Welcome everyone to our webinar. Last week I didn't have enough signal, and so Janae hopped on and ran the webinar, but we weren't able to record it. And so we're going to do a take two today and go through morning routines with essential oils and essential oil products, dōTERRA products.
Generally, I try to do all of these things, but sometimes I don't. I always take my Lifelong Vitality, DDR Prime, Tri-Ease, and then Copaiba, of course, every morning. Frankincense on my chest. Try to do Melaleuca, On Guard, and Breathe on my feet, every stationary. And always, you know, when I wash my hair, I use the dōTERRA shampoo and conditioner. And I've been using Immortel mixed with Yarrow Palm on my face, because Bonnie was saying that she'd been using the Yarrow Palm, and Olita and I were just amazed at her smooth skin. So basically that's my morning routine.
And I must say your skin is very smooth as well.
You get up real close.
Oh, it's amazing.
But for the age I am and where I live, it's not too bad.
Absolutely. Do you mind sharing your age for people on the replay?
I'm 73.
73. And look at her skin.
You know, I take other things throughout the day, but I'm just not as consistent on some of those as I probably should. I like to use the diffuser, and I've got the Emotions book that Bonnie's always been talking about, and I like that. So I've been checking those things out.
I take the Lifelong Vitality, Blue Polyphenol, Thyme, Bone Support. I think that's it. And then Copaiba, take it on through the day. If I need it, I'll use Breathe, Inhale, Breathe for my shortness of breath or anything like that if and when it happens. And right now, after hearing Julie last week, I have started using oregano on my toenail fungus.
Ah.
And I had been using Melaleuca. It made my toes peel, and therefore the skin on my toes got real raw.
Oh.
And Julie said she had done that, but the Melaleuca just didn't seem to be strong enough, and so she went to oregano. So I'm trying oregano.
Okay. With coconut oil, I'm presume?
No, because I asked her about it, you know, if it needed to be diluted, and she said no, she didn't dilute it.
So here's what I do. So even before I get out of bed, I do a hydration therapy. So this is well studied information out of Japan. If you drink 24 ounces of water upon waking on an empty stomach before even brushing your teeth, and then wait 45 minutes before eating, there's a number of things that does for you. It increases your metabolism. It detoxes your system. It can prevent kidney stones and bladder infections. It smooths your skin. It makes your hair shinier. It decreases your appetite, and also prevents all kinds of other things, lots and lots of other things. This is kind of, and I've been doing this for years now, and it really, really helps. The other thing about this hydration therapy, so I do put lemon in the water, 1 drop per 8 ounces. You want to wait 45 minutes before you eat anything. And then the other thing about this is that you don't drink closer to half an hour before you start eating a meal, and you don't drink again until 2 hours after, so that your body is able to digest without diluting it. So that's one thing I do. That's kind of, you know, the hydration therapy first thing upon waking, and then I just wanted to explain kind of the rest of it throughout the day. That's a lot of water first thing in the morning. When I first started doing that, I thought I was going to get all sloshy, and not at all. It absorbs instantly, and I exercise right after, so that's not a problem. And then as I climb out of bed, and if those of you have seen my bed, it's up kind of high, and it's in an alcove, so I'm really literally climbing out of bed. So I fling back the sheets and I spray them with a mixture of water, On Guard, rosemary, and eucalyptus. And then I just leave my bed open while I get washed up and let it air out. And then what I do then is I sponge bathe with a wet washcloth and a touch of the doTERRA bath bar. And then I use a combination of fractionated coconut oil. I'll just show you guys. Actually, I have my whole toiletry kit right next to me, so I can show you guys everything. So just in a little bottle, and this lasts me at least a month. I have fractionated coconut oil with some cedarwood, some rosemary, some patchouli, some ylang ylang, some frankincense. I switch it up whenever I refill it, and I just refilled it this morning, so that's what's in it right now. And I put that on my underarms and in my whole lymph area, so I kind of give myself a lymph massage every morning with those oils. That's really for breast health. And then I use the natural deodorant. My order is at the post office in Moab right now, and so I should be getting the Gentle formula tomorrow, so I'm excited to try that. Then on my face, I use the Virage system I use the whole Virage system, and then I add a few things. So I wash with the cleanser, and then I put a couple of drops of yarrow palm under my tongue, and then on the bridge of my nose right here, and on a spot that was pretty discolored, it's now almost gone. Then I spray with the toner, and then I use the anti-aging eye cream around my eyes from the Essential Skincare line, and then I use the Virage serum and the lotion. Just all over my face and down on my décolletage, the fancy word for that area. All right, and so then if I have washed my hair, I've washed it with the Salon Essential shampoo and conditioner. And when I wash my hair, I also use the Root Tip serum. But I don't wash my hair that often anymore. Of course, I brush my teeth with the On Guard whitening toothpaste. This is amazing. I love this toothpaste. I've been using it every day since it came out. And it's been a while. It's probably been 7 years since it came out. I love it because not only is it a great toothpaste, but it doesn't react to fruit. That is something that I am super sensitive to. And I like to eat fruit in the morning, all morning. And so I don't like to have a toothpaste that reacts with fruit. After I've done that, I climb back on my bed and make my bed, and knowing that I've prevented any dust mites or bed bugs. And my bed is now nice and fresh and ready to sleep in again. Then before I put my socks on, or my sandals, depending on the weather, I put a drop of On Guard on my feet and I just rub them together. I kind of sit back on my tailbone and rub my feet together like a seal. If I make a smoothie in the morning, I usually make a chocolate mint smoothie, and the recipe is on EssentiallyHealed.com under the blog. And I include 6 or 7 drops of peppermint, and I use a scoop of the Terra greens in my smoothie. When I do make a smoothie, I break open my supplements, the ones that are not liquid. So all of the ones that are powdery, I break those open into my smoothie and throw away the casing. I don't like to take pills at all. I gag on half of them. So when I make a smoothie is the only time I can take the bone nutrient formula, because even though it's the same size as the VMZ, I cannot choke that one down. I don't know what it is about that one. So I add that to my smoothie. And so I do the Lifelong Vitality. I do Terrazyme. I do the Deep Blue Polyphenol. And then I also take Zendocrine, DDR Prime, and Copaiba are the 3 soft gels that I take. Those are so much easier to swallow. I wish all of them were soft gels. And that is pretty much it. I continue to drink water. I don't ever drink anything but water, so I just drink water with lemon throughout the day. So Oh, and also when I do yoga, I do use the yoga collection. Um, I can't remember the names of them. I have them in order in the box. And so I'll use the one that's more of a grounding blend first, and then the one that's like a line, I think is what it is, to help with the standing poses. And then I use the citrusy one at the very end to kind of wake myself up. And those are now available singly. It used to be until just last week. Those were only available in the kit. But that is my morning routine. If I do more strenuous exercise, I'll use the deep blue on my knees. If I'm going for a long hike or something.
So my morning routine as of currently is I went online and I found kind of a doTERRA tea type of thing. So it's just hot water, and then I put 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, 1 teaspoon of honey, raw honey, and then a drop of lemon and a drop of On Guard. So that's my tea that I have every morning. And I was really hesitant about it when I first made it, but like after the first taste, it tastes really, really good to me. So that's what I have every morning. And then I'll also make a smoothie. So I'll make, Mom gave me a good smoothie recipe from years and years ago that I make, and then I add a scoop of Terra greens into it, a scoop of the vanilla protein powder, and then a scoop of a fiber source, which isn't doTERRA, it's a different MLM company. And I'll do that. But I didn't even think about putting the supplements into the smoothie at all. Like I didn't even think about it. So I should do that because I also don't like taking pills. I've been trying to take the Vitality Pack and the Metabolic Soft Gel. Wait, Slim and Sassy.
Oh yeah.
One. Yeah, so I've been doing that. But other than that, yeah, I'm wanting to do like a skincare thing. But the skincare that I bought isn't arriving until, well, I set it up to buy on the 15th, so it's gonna come at the end of this month.
So hopefully
that's what
some great ideas for how to start your day with doTERRA. I mean, when I look in my kit, I mean, it is all doTERRA. Like the whole thing is doTERRA, and it smells so good.
I use a lot of them, and it's just natural now, and I forget, you know.
Yeah. Yep. And for those of you who are listening to this and you're new to using oils and new to using doTERRA, you know, the thing that I did when I first started was I just told myself I have an oil for that, and I just had to figure out what oils they were. And so I literally have not used any pharmaceutical products since May of 2011.
It just makes sense. If you can buy a product from yourself and use it, you might as well be getting the benefit financially of that as, say, Walmart or Costco.
Absolutely. And better products.
Exactly.
Better products. I mean, the doTERRA products work so well. And I don't know if everybody knows, but every time you purchase an oil that is co-impact sourced, you are changing the lives of the people who are growing that product. And it is a huge, huge benefit to people all over the world when we use our products. So that is the beauty of fair trade sourcing. So with that, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And I hope this helps you understand just a little bit more how to use doTERRA to get a great start in the morning. Thanks for joining us.
I have a friend who has diabetic retinopathy, and monthly he has to get shots in his eyes, one on Monday and then the next one on Tuesday afterwards. And he always has a severe migraine headache afterwards. So this time I had him take Copaiba soft gel Sunday night, Monday morning before the procedure, Monday after the procedure. Told him he could have up to 4 that day. And then after his procedure on Tuesday. And when I saw him Wednesday, he said it was just amazing. He didn't have the headache. And he said, and by the choice either.
That's
So
awesome.
I laughed at him and he said, what are you laughing at? And I said, well, it's just wonderful when it works like you've been telling people it will.